Madison. Thanks for being here. To begin with, for the past few days, I've decided I'm going to film everything every single day, as many things as I possibly can that I might find useful to share with other people. I'm forever writing down and taking notes of ideas, philosophies, theories, and things that might help people. And a lot of the times those notes they don't get lost, but they get forgotten about. And then when I go back to those notes, they kind of have a different meaning because I'm not in that moment anymore. So with the camera, being able to turn it on when I'm in the moment, it's ideal way for me to share what's going on up here. Just in case it helps at least one person watching. That means I win. First and foremost, yesterday, so the Nine of Clubs gathering, the first ever Nine of Clubs gathering, the plans are all coming together and it's happening very soon here in Leeds where I live. I'm trying not to give too many details away because I want it to be a controlled event where not just everybody and anybody can turn up. That being said, if you want to turn up, if you want to spend some time with me on that day and a few other people like me, a few artists who I have invited, and right now we're making plans. There's so many people coming already. There's always room for more people. And on the day, for people who have managed to find the same meaning in the Nine of Clubs and feel the same way I do by the meaning behind that card, that playing card means so much to me. And in turn, through me sharing those messages and ideas, philosophies that all come from this one playing card, people have found meaning in it too. And the ultimate symbolism is getting that tattooed on you. So it began with this Nine of Clubs tattoo, and so many more people have got it. And for those people who want to come with me to get it at, I always call it my tattoo studio, but Electric Picture House. I'm going to pay for you to have the Nine of Clubs tattoo, and we're going to share that experience together. I've been training for quite a while now in tattooing. I've been able to tattoo for quite a long time, for many years, but never really good. And I don't have much experience on other people. I've tattooed myself plenty of times and I'm confident with that. I went there yesterday for another session where I really felt confident. It's the first time I felt really confident tattooing, and it wasn't even on a person. It was on this like rubber sheet that feels like skin and works like skin. I filmed a little bit of that yesterday, so you've probably seen that already on this film. So even if you can't make it on that day, and if you don't get to share the invite that's been extended to the Alliance, to the Mad Alliance, then reach out to me if you wanna get the tattoo. It's on me. I'm gonna pay for it. I'm gonna pay for everything on that day. Anybody who wants a tattoo, it's on me. Anybody who wants me to tattoo them, well, I'm gonna give it a go. A few people have already kind of committed themselves to that. Mr. David Wolf, that's you. You're gonna be my first test. So I'm taking a few moments aside today. I was supposed to release the pink trawlers, the pink Madison trawlers, yesterday to the Alliance, but getting everything in place by the end of the day was so much work, and I didn't want to rush it. So I took a little time aside, got some sleep, woke up this morning, and I've reached out to a few people at the Alliance. I've spent a little bit of time this morning with a few people, and I'm actually in some quite serious talks about the idea of having a warehouse in Belgium or very close by, because these playing cards, all my playing cards, get produced and made in Belgium. If we can manage to have a warehouse there next door, then it's a win-win all around. So I'm in talks with that too, and that's something that's happened at the Alliance. That's something that's happening within the Alliance. So the pink trawlers, I'm releasing them today. There's a minimal quantity. I've only had a few of these made, simply because I wanted the pink ones to just go to the people that I'm closest to. It's not. I don't see the pink trawlers as an official release. I'm releasing these inside the Alliance until Monday. I think we'll do the whole weekend. I'm pretty sure they'll be gone by then. And there aren't many. I only had a few made, so everybody in the Alliance and who's a part of the Alliance or in the Slide Club too, when I release them later today, you will get first dibs at them. So the discount codes too will be issued to you for being in the Alliance, huge discounts. Unfortunately, these playing cards don't fall under the collector category in the Alliance, which is basically free playing cards for everybody in the Alliance. It's simply because these were made before the Alliance existed. They were made for the Trawlers funds. Actually, the pink ones were made in 2018. We've just been sat on them for a while, waiting for the right moment. So they'll be coming out soon. Now that the housekeeping is done, what I was thinking, the word Madisonist, Madison IST. There's a kind of unspoken accusation that comes with it. It sounds like a really arrogant word, and for what it stands for as well. To me, it feels like a religion. It's kind of a word that I've applied to my religion or my approach to artistry and life itself. It's all encapsulated and exists within that one word, Madison. It's now, I just wanted to give this feeling, this religion to, I keep using that word, it doesn't sound right. I keep calling it Madisonist because it needed a name. It just needed a name. And it's very personal to me. Very 100% personal to me. So it had to be called something like that. You know, I might as well have called it Daniel Madison. Daniel.Madison. But for me, calling him Madisonist, it kind of gives me that boost of confidence and that encouragement that is 100% from here and here, in the gut. And the accusation of that being arrogant, I guess it is, but it's the way I see it, the way I've always seen it up until this year, it is a religion for me, just for me. So it doesn't matter if it sounds arrogant because it's all mine, it belongs to me, or at least it did. At least I thought that it did. Now, there is, as with everybody, that in here and in here, there is a me, there is a Daniel Madison who's 10 years old, and nobody believes in him. He's all alone, nobody believes in him. So he continues without a choice, that's the only choice. He continues and decides to create his reality. So he creates Daniel Madison. He creates this monster, this powerful force of a human. Somebody so powerful and strong and fearless and flawless and unbeatable, unbreakable, so that he's got somebody to look after him. He's got somebody to protect him and help him through all the tough times that are about to come that he doesn't even know they're going to happen yet. But he's preparing for it. So he creates Daniel Madison. I think we've all got that. We've all had something like that, and it's a huge part of what I'm trying to achieve with the Alliance and with Madisonist and with whatever you want to call it. So Daniel Madison develops, and he becomes strong enough and powerful enough and fearless enough to protect that 10-year-old. But there's something in it, there's something about it that's just not enough. So he goes a step further and creates something so much bigger. Something so much bigger that feels like a religion. and he calls it Madisonist. And he gives it so much meaning because it comes from here, it comes from the heart, it comes from the soul, the spirit, whatever you want to call it, comes from here. And it's so meaningful, and it's so powerful. And it can't be contained in one word, Madisonist, but it has to be called something. And then not only does he create a religion that he can commit himself to fully and live his life by fully, one day at a time. Not only does he do that, but people recognize it. They don't know what they recognize something in what Daniel Madison created. And they feel it too, and they want to be a part of it because they're like me. They have that part of them that needs something. So now, Daniel Madison, fearless, powerful, unstoppable, with his religion, he can now go back to that 10-year-old. Not just with somebody to look after him, but as a superhero, as this unstoppable force. And not only that, he's got an entire religion behind him now. So this 10-year-old boy needed somebody. He didn't just have somebody. He's got a superhero. He's got an entire religion behind him. And he's protected, and he's taken care of, and he's happy. And all this might sound like gibberish, it might sound like it makes no sense. It probably doesn't. But I guess that's the point of what I'm trying to do, filming myself every day when I get these thoughts. This is the way I think, this is the way I operate, this is where I develop and create these things. Nobody was gonna heal, nobody was gonna protect that 10-year-old, nobody was gonna help him through the tough times, through the chaos and the madness that hit that person with. Nobody was going to help him other than himself. He was intelligent enough to create a superhero, to create an entire belief system that would one day go back in time, metaphysically, spiritually, and be there for him. And he knew as a 10-year-old boy that this would happen, and this would be there, and he could feel it here, and here, and he made it happen. I just don't think he expected other people to be behind him too, like they are now, which, I am truly blessed in life, truly grateful. So that's why I call it Madisonist, because it's me, or it's wherever I am, or it's whatever this thing is that I've created. I call it religion, but it's the only word that seems to stick with it. So what I'm trying to do now this year, 2019, with the Alliance, with the Malliance, with the Mad Alliance. I like the word Mad Alliance, it's got a ring to it. And when I say that Mad Alliance, it's not Madison Alliance, it's a bit like the word Madvocate. It's a mixture of madness and advocate. You're an advocate of madness. You take the madness, and it's powerful, and it's a tool. It's divisive. You don't try and heal that. Don't try and fix that. Your madness will guide you to the best possible places. So, Mad Alliance to me means an alliance of madness. Now, what I'm trying to do with this is, I've reached and I've connected with people who are like me, and who have what I've just spoke about. And those people joined up, and they became a part of Madisonist, became a part of the thing that I sent back in time to that 10-year-old to heal him, to help him. And if you're a part of that, then that's what this is. I now want to be a part of the same thing for you, because you can do the same thing that I did. You can do that. And if you think no one's going to be there for you, and you're a part of what's helped me, then look at me, I'm here for you. I know that I can do that for myself because I did. And if I can help somebody else the way that I help myself, even if it's one person, then I've won. I'm a winner. I'm a true winner if I can help at least one person with a message like this that might be absolute nonsense, that might just sound like mad gibberish. So all I'm trying to do now is help people. So thank you for listening, and I will probably do the same thing again tomorrow with a different idea or a different message. But right now, head over to madison.ist, IST, to the Alliance, to the Malliance, to the Mad Alliance. Hopefully by the time you've watched this video, you will have the pink trawlers up and running, and everybody who's part of it with me. I'm truly, truly grateful. I'm Daniel Madison. See you next time.